Make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to Spacebound for more top 10 videos every day. Turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Leave a friendly comment and I'll make sure to reply to every single one of you. Let's hope none of this ever happens to us. Hi and welcome to another Spacebound video, where today we'll be looking at 10 freak accidents which were caught on tape. Quick warning though that some of the content in this video may be a little bit graphic, so just heads up. Number 10. A shocking turn of events. To start off this list, we thought about showing you that even at work, dangerous accidents can happen. Regardless of your job being to work 100 feet in the air, sometimes in harsh weather without decent safety equipment, things can really get messy. Anyway, from the video we can tell that the man hanging on the power lines was likely there for a bit of time already, as the cameraman just started recording. But as he was trying to hang on until help would come, the man accidentally caused the pylon to blast him twice with about 30,000 volts of electricity before plummeting 100 feet to the ground. Miraculously, he was still alive and walking, but had some pretty bad burns across the upper half of his body. Regardless, he's lucky to be even alive after that. Number 9. Parasailing accident.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no.
Next comes the horrifying story of two Indiana girls, Sydney Good and Alexis Fairchild, who flew higher than they hoped for in an unfortunate parasailing mishap during their vacation in Florida. While enjoying their time on the beach, the rope holding the two to the boat became loose, letting the two girls fly in terror on the windy day. As it happened, a beachgoer saw what was happening and began filming right before they were flown into the 13th floor of a nearby condo, but it wasn't over there. Afterwards, they were dragged even further into a nearby parking lot where both girls would make a crash landing into a Nissan SUV. As a result of the ordeal, the two girls got a good chunk of cash, but both Sydney and Alexis were met with severe physical injury, as well as a life-altering brain damage, and Sydney with life-lasting damage to her vision. Number 8. Building demolition. The construction and demolishment of buildings is an interesting sight to some people. It's fascinating at times, it really can be, but we always forget that construction sites can be a dangerous area sometimes. That's a lesson though, as the person filming this demolishment of this 3-story building soon finds out. As the bulldozer pulls away part of the building's wall, it does something unexpected as it sends flying debris in all directions. While most of the spectators managed to dodge some of the rubble, our cameraman wasn't exactly too lucky, and he got hit pretty hard. Number 7. Impaled. Take this one as an exaggerated example of why you should drink responsibly, because it's pretty messed up. After what the look of it was an exhilarating night out with some friends, the then 32-year-old Shaina Pashri was on his way home when he thought he spotted a shortcut. People also thought he was trying to break into the museum past the fence, which obviously he really wasn't. Highly intoxicated though, Mr. Pashri would have lost his balance, causing the 12-inch security fence to impale him in the rear. It took about 2 hours for the rescuers to get him free with an axle grinder before taking him to the hospital for severe rectal and intestinal injuries. And apparently he felt nothing because the high amount of alcohol he consumed numbed any pain he might have had. Very interesting, and also a pretty shitty situation. Number 6. Soaring high. Don't forget to wear your seatbelt, not only because it's the law, but because this will definitely happen to you probably at some point. So I'm not exactly sure what happened with the driver's van, of course, as it starts randomly to swerve, but this accident looks like it probably would have happened either way, even with seatbelt or no seatbelt. In the end though, if he'd been wearing a seatbelt, there's no doubt that it would have gone a lot better for him. Number 5. Sewer explosion. Next on our list is footage from a street camera believed to be from Iran of 2 men discarding some unwanted items into an open manhole. Sadly, the video isn't in the best quality, so we're not sure what the first person kicked into the hole at first, but we're assuming it had some involvement in this next bit. So about fast forward 15 minutes later, give or take, we see another person walk past the manhole and decides to drop their cigarette butt into it. Still lit, however, it ignites whatever it was, causing a massive explosion just seconds later, leaving rubble everywhere and a poor man shocked, injured, and crawling away for help, but very, very, very lucky to be alive. Number 4. Fireball. Occurring on a state fair ride in Columbus, Ohio named Fireball, this terrifying incident shocked locals and millions of social media users on its opening day. According to sources, what happened was due to the ride's 18 years of action, and it had to deal with excessive corrosion and other things. This led one of the beams holding the gondola to give way and sadly fall after hitting a support beam. By the end, about 7 people were injured, some critical, and sadly was the cause of death for 18-year-old Tyler Jarrell. Number 4. Skate to the throat.
That's what they were talking about off the opening face-off. TJ Oshie and Braden.
I'm certain we're all familiar with the violent nature of hockey, but outside of that, injuries are pretty fairly common.
Campbell and Pominville the assists. John Maddox go-ahead goal on the power play. There's a hit by Jokinen on MacArthur. Oh boy, Zednik, oh my goodness.
Oh my God, he's bleeding bad.
Richard Zednik is cut wide open. Oh my God. Oh folks, this is ugly. Richard Zednik is cut wide open.
One instance happened during a game between the Florida Panthers and Buffalo Sabres in February of 2008 when Richard Zednik got his throat slashed by teammate Skate.
Well,
There it is right there. He goes down, and there you can see.
More precisely, teammate Ollie Jokinen, who tripped over the leg of Sabres Clark MacArthur, cutting his external carotid artery with his right skate blade. Definitely not something you'd expect during a game, but thankfully the NHL has doctors always on the sideline in case something like this happens. Number 2. Death by palm tree. Occurring in Mumbai, India, we witnessed the moment a palm tree suddenly falls on Kanchan Nath, a 58-year-old woman, while on her way home. Striking her on the head, the tree knocked her out unconscious and left her with massive head trauma and internal damage. Bystanders did respectively help her however they could, but unfortunately she was later pronounced dead in the hospital. Number 1. Scalped. Lastly is the moment captured at the Cinco de Mayo festival in Nebraska of 2016 when then 11-year-old Elizabeth Gilreath's long red hair was caught at the King Crowns ride, leading to a tragic mishap. We're letting you know that the video itself was far too terrifying to show, so we're leaving that part out, so sorry for that. But the incident left so many in panic, including the ride operator who immediately went for help, but luckily there was also a woman nearby who could hear the screaming and stop the ride manually. After the horrifying incident happened, which tore young Lulu's scalp off, she was rushed to the hospital where they feared the worst. Luckily, it's a year later and she's had multiple surgeries on her head and eye along with 28 blood transfusions, and she's making an excellent recovery. She's even partially growing back some of her own hair again, which is awesome. And with that being said, that concludes 10 unbelievable freak accidents caught on tape. Make sure to check out a couple other videos that I've made in the past before on screen right now. There's going to be annotations to them. And also, before you leave and do that, check the description down below for a link to a foundation for a good cause. But other than that, please everybody, as heard in this video, take things safely and just be careful. Have yourselves a great day.